Hello everybody! We're playing some Illuvium PvP Arena versus Nixatar, and he has almost the same deck as me. The only difference I feel like is this little guy, where I have a Nature Groko. But the rest of it is pretty much the same. We're playing either 5 Bulwark Invoker Slayer team, or 3 Bulwarks, more Invokers. There is some flexibility to our team, but the core is basically Granite, Dual F, Sephoros, Umbra. And then we can either bring in like a Gyro if you want to really buff our Umbra and make him the main carry, or we bring in a Sin Alpha Nophisto. Oh, that was so close. So yeah, we have some options what we can do. So for the round 1, you're always gonna bring in your 3 water tanks right here, and then equip the water Dagon on your ranger. I don't want to commit to a side yet, so I'm gonna stay pretty much in the middle, with Kara Blue being the middle tank and those 2 being on the side. Pretty good. Kara Blue might be able to actually CC, crowd control the enemies a little bit with his cast, because he is taunting once he casts his Omega. Alright, let's see how round 1 goes. Can we win the mirror? Because we are bringing the Earth Dagger, and that should give us the edge in this mirror match. And it does. Super close though. But our Atlas is still quite healthy. So as soon as overtime kicks in, we should be able to win it right away. I discovered a really broken team, but it's not the easiest thing to play. Alright, I'm curious. What are you playing around? What's your main carries? Umbra? Thorns? Today I went versus a full Thorn sustain deck. It was pretty cool. Pretty strong as well. So in round 2 we're gonna bring in our main carries. It's either gonna be Dual F or Umbra. Versus this mirror match, I feel like Umbra has to be our main carry. So we're gonna go like this. We got both of the augments? Yo! This is gonna be huge. This one is so strong. 50 Omega power and 50 energy on combat start. I like it most on a Dual F, I guess, getting an early strong cast in. Getting rid of some enemy Illuvials right away. Alright, still kind of mirror matchup. Pretty much exactly the same. And he's coming out ahead. But we were actually able to dodge his cast, and now our cast will be first again. Well, we got pretty lucky there. Nophisto and Sephoros, nice. What's your tanks? Is it around Aegis? Aegis Colossus? I have a Colossus Invoker deck, which is pretty fun. Round 3 is almost always gonna be your Sephoros and Goliath right here, but in this case we're not getting the Invoker, so this is the casual. This is the normal round 3 if we play an Invoker, if we play the Dual F carry on round 2. But since we don't have Invoker yet on the field, we can also just go for 5 Bulwarks right here. And then we also have enough mastery points to give our Umbra his first augment. Usually I like it to be lifesteal. So we need our Groco to stand down there and provide lifesteal to our Umbre. Kind of like that. Let's see what he's doing. He's bringing another Slayer with Gyro. That's not gonna do much for him, I believe. And he's also bringing in another Slayer. I didn't see that he actually snacked that Slayer legendary augment. But we'll see who made the better choices, and I feel like it's gonna be me. The lifesteal in the mirror matchup is just too strong. Gyro is hyperactive here, doing quite a bit of damage. But not quite enough, and if we get one more casting we're good, but it's not gonna happen. There is our Steam. Is he gonna go full for Steam? I think we're gonna go all in Steam. This could be really good in the mirror match when Umbre is versus Umbre, but I don't think we can sacrifice one augment on Umbre. Aegis Bulwark and Harbinger. Oh, that's nice. I'm not sure about Harbinger because you have to sacrifice the Ranger trace for it. So many times it could be better to just go Invoker instead of Harbinger. But it sounds really good. Sounds like a nice team. So the last two units are gonna be C4 and Dualev. But we don't have money for that. We could bring in C4 and Sinalf. Or just do 11s on augments, I guess is gonna be the best call. Kinda like that. We wanna give the lifesteal to our Dualev, but also we wanna get Dualev away from all these bad boys. So maybe no lifesteal for Dualev and just bring him into the front line right here. Keep lifesteal on our Ranger, that's fine. Sure, you can send it. I'll have a look. We definitely need Indomitable on this Groco right here. Alright, let's see. He is Indomitable, so I think that's gonna win him the mirror matchup right here. Super close. But we're gonna go for the same thing. Alright, I think we should be able to win this one. I think we got this one. Alright, we're looking a little bit better here. Already triggered the Indomitable. What? How did that happen? I was sure we had that. We triggered it way before his one. Anyway, now we're gonna buff the dual F, which is gonna be huge. Also our Goliath right here. We could reduce the healing of the enemy. 36% could be quite huge. If we look at the healing done by the Umber. Yeah. Cutting this in half will be pretty nice. Also, he doesn't run this on Omega Augment, so we don't need to reduce his energy that much, like we would usually do. Missed one augment. That's a pity. Big casting in. Big cast coming in from our Dualef. Finishing up 2 units. We have Indomitable on the C4, so that's gonna be really nice. Alright, second cast went a little bit into nowhere. Looks he got us. Looks like he got us. One more big Ombre cast coming in. All right. Whew. Ended up being a little bit scuffed. But we'll see. So we went for 3 Slayer. Our Dual F is getting 1 more cast. That's huge. Nope, he's not. God damn! Do you think the future you will be able to review game stats after a game finishes? For sure. Definitely, man. I really think that's gonna be a thing. So, let's check out the deck of Charismatic here. Looks pretty good. One thing I wonder is why there is no 70 cost weapon. they're really, really strong. So if you get into the late game where you can afford them, they really can swing the game in your favor. And that might be one reason why I didn't win this last round, because we didn't itemize our ranger. Yeah, looks like a solid team. Aegis Harbinger of Fisto. Pretty sweet. I have to check. I have to change my team real quick. Because I don't think we'll ever bring in Fisto. He's too slow. For the late game we got the Umbre anyway. And for the early game Fisto is useless. So it feels like we're never gonna bring him in anyway. Instead of this, we could bring the augment that he just brought, which was kind of strong. The one where you get on takedown physical damage. I guess we're going back to a little bit of a stronger 5th tank. Wow, there's so many nature tanks, eh? It's crazy. We have Hedy and Kling. And Floral Lynx and Grocko. You can almost go a 5 nature, 5 bulwark. With 5 units. We should build a team around Bulwark, Nature, Toxic, Thorns. Anyway, for now we're just gonna bring in the Kling. A little bit extra CC. Hedy could be nice as well. But Kling feels a little bit more flexible, a little bit more consistent. Is there any point in playing any other deck than Umbre? Sure. Like I just said, there's a really nice Colossus Thorns deck that I've seen have a lot of success versus Umbre. Also, you could go the deck I posted on my YouTube channel a few days ago, 7 Water Invoker Ranger. It's also really fun. We have some options besides Umbre. This is gonna be an easy win. I'm so glad we can now easily beat the Empaths. Like, there's no way we're gonna lose that. Just not happening. Your calm can counter Umbre. Yeah, another deck I've seen recently is Arcanite. Coming back with the Furiox. Kinda what Viper did yesterday. Alright, bring in the 3 bulwarks. Whip the dagger. Hit that start button. I use Water Ranger and it's good, but loses to Umbre every time. Yeah, I can see that. Umbre is pretty strong right now. And it's a lot of fun to play him too. But yeah, you can try to play... What could work versus Umbre? Like, the new Arcanite deck is really good. Let me just find it somewhere. This was the Nature Thorn stack, by the way. This was crazy, right? I cannot see it. Alright, let me focus on the game for a second. I'm gonna bring in the dual F now versus all those empaths. Switch the weapon, bond our ranger. Make sure dual F is not in the furthest place versus the Blaze Knight, and we're good to go. Oh, finally. Alright. So. Goliath C4 us. Really strong turn. Are you Spanish? No, I'm from Austria. Mi habla español un poquito. Here is the Colossus Thorns nature deck, by the way. This was really cool. You can see this, the damage graph. The the card looks is going crazy. He had both Thorns augments and just full Colossus Verdant, I think too, no? No, just full Colossus nature. Empath. I do maybe want to give that a try. So, Fighter no, Berserker no, Energy Region, Omega Power when hit by an attack, not really. Ah no, they all kinda suck. I guess we're going for this one. Make a video about the best Umbre and best Umbre counters? Yeah, sure. People would like to see that right now, but maybe in like 3 days nobody cares about this anymore because he has been nerfed or whatever. So this type of content is not really an evergreen. And if I make a video about it, it's probably gonna be low effort. It's not gonna be a big guide production. I wanna do this only with like topics that are kinda evergreen. Everything is kinda like, after a year nothing is gonna be watchable anymore in a game because everything updates so fast. I get that, but for example positioning and stuff like this I would do bigger videos for. But yeah, I want to do a video explaining this deck actually, but now before I started streaming I tried to explain the deck and do a video about it, and I was like, well, I haven't even played it enough. I need to play a little bit more to actually know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I still gotta figure out what counters me, so that's why I'm playing this deck as well at the moment. To better learn the deck, so I can explain it better in a video, and then also know what countered me. And to know what are the counter plays against it. So far not much has countered me. Definitely Empath is it's really bad in the Invoker Slayer meta that we are right now in. Let me grab an apple. Look at that. If that isn't a healthy breakfast, I don't know what is. Carrot, apple, and freaking mandarin. Opa. Want to play me in a custom game? Maybe later. Maybe once we lose a few ranked games and I'm frustrated with it. But right now I'd like to grind a little bit. We can do it after the game. It's like a 10-minute thing, sure. Are you locked in right now? Oh, never mind. Yo, if you hear me chewing, let me know. What are we waiting for? Sweet. Let's have a look at their deck. We have some science, we have some fires, some earth. Got granite. So this is basically a bulwark scion deck around fire and earth. Should be alright. Should probably have played the Umbre to counter their scions. Where do you look for deck ideas? Usually I play ranked. And I always take a screenshot in the... I should always take a screenshot. Sometimes I forget in the beginning of a match. And then if the enemy team was really good, I just copy it, try it out. Try to tweak some stuff. Apart from encountering them in ranked, well, we got tournaments, so you can check out what people played in the tournament, or you just check all the, like, my go-to goat is Viper. So Viper's Twitter, he's sharing a lot there. He just shared this this Arcanite deck I was talking about. Let me find that for you. Yeah, Viper is correct, but it doesn't explain the decks very well. That's good, because together we're the perfect team. I usually take his decks, and then I try to make a guide about them and explain them. So here are two decks from Viper around Arcanite. Dust Bloom, no. So basically right now in the stream we're gonna find out what's the best deck for ladder right now. I have like 3 different things that I can try around. It's this, or Invoker Colossus, or the Arcanite deck that I just posted. And then once we find my favorite, after the stream I'm gonna do a guide about it, a video, and probably post it later on tonight or tomorrow morning. That's the content plan for the next few hours. We could actually bring a 50 cost Bulwark right here to have a more effective turn 4. Scarabok could be really nice actually. I'm gonna change that right now. It is kind of nice to have a nature bulwark in there, just to counter some more affinities. But I feel like Scarabok will provide even more value. Because we want to have the strongest possible turn 4 in order to close out the match like we just did. How do you filter out the best Illuvitors? The biggest problem I have is there is so many options, it's hard to test them all out. I can show you real quick my favorite filter mechanics. So if I go into edit team right here, and it's called Illuvials, by the way. Illuvitars are the profile pictures, the avatars from Illuvium Beyond. So if I go in here and I know what I'm looking for, obviously I'm just gonna type the name, right? But you have here the option to activate those filters. And now I can put like Aegis, or let's put, right, for example, let's put Empath and Air. If I search filter through this, it's gonna show me only the units that only have Air and Empath. It doesn't count if it's like Spore and has an Air in it. But if I wanna see all the Air units that also have also with all the composite affinities, I just put an Air here. And then it's actually gonna show me everything that has Air in it. So also Shock, Spore, and so on. Then you can also just put whatever word or letters you're looking for. So if you're looking for example, crit, it's gonna okay, it doesn't work here, but this works in the augments, for example. I like to do this with the augments. When I look something for on crit or increase crit, I'm just gonna put in crit or omega power, for example. If I look for some that are increasing my omega power. Like you have 5 Air Empaths, how do you figure out which is the best of the 5? Oh, that's there is no real like answer to that. You have to play the game, try them out, see what fits best, and until you know what's best, you're just gonna copy other players' choices. So let's go for Air Empaths in your case. Yeah, they all have a different use case, right? Kuka, his Omega is helping to burst down one target at a time. So this can be really strong against like Empaths and sustain comps. Then we got the Mermilia, who's quite a good tank and also does a lot of AoE damage with her ability. So if you want to increase your AoE damage, that's your go-to. You do this versus teams that don't have a lot of sustain. And then you have the Zephyrlings, which is kind of the same as the Atipo, and it's, in this case, the Atipo and the Zephyrlings, I think, give dodge chance for everybody around them and heal them. So yeah, they have different use cases. There's not like the one thing that is best. I would just recommend playing the game, reading all the abilities, finding out what they actually do, and then you can choose always the best Illuvial that you need for your situation. That makes sense? I'm gonna do a tier list, so that's maybe helpful for some people. But again, it's very situational. You cannot just say, oh, I'm gonna play this Illuvial always, all the time. You can do it with some of them. For example, I got my core units here, for example, in Umbra. I'm gonna always play that, right? But I have a lot of flexibility with my rogue choices or my bulwark choices and so on. And usually it shouldn't make too big of a difference if you choose an Atipo or if you choose a Lynx or whatever. The bigger difference I see there is the mastery points. So usually you wanna, for your not core units, you wanna pick the cheapest version possible. So I would always prefer a lesser Atipo that costs 25 to get me that Air and Empath. Instead of a Lynx that costs 65 and is super hard to bring in the early waves. Last question, is it better to go for max affinity class combo or for a couple low mid combos 3 to 5? I think generally speaking you want to go a couple of them, 3 to 5. So right now the best decks have like 3 water, 3 earth, 3 steam or whatever. Like a lot of them activated, and you want to use all of them. I think that really shows when you have a good team that there's not many synergies that are not activated. They all kind of tie in with each other. But if you really go for that polarizing team, for example, the full Rampfire Rogue Fire team, you're gonna go 7 Fire, or you're gonna go 7 Rogue, or whatever it is. Again, it depends what you're actually trying to build with your team. And yeah, the committing into one affinity or class full is gonna be for the more polarizing teams that are either hard counter or hard countered. And then for the all-round attacks, you want to bring in a multitude of different synergies. A really good example for that is my 7 water Ranger Invoker team that I posted 2 days ago. It goes full on 7 water, right? But it's very polarizing. Like if you go, you're easily countered and you counter enemy teams easily. But then I started to experiment around with actually going for 5 water, and then instead of the 2 water, bring in the Granites, Sephoros and Goliath. So then we had a little bit more sustain, we had an extra Invoker unit actually, giving us more damage, and I felt like it actually performed a little bit better. It just got more consistent versus more teams. Yeah, I think you know what I mean. You're very welcome. Don't hesitate to ask any more questions. It's nice to talk about it. Helps me learn about it too, if I think about them. By the way, Gyro really strong versus teams without sustain. Really weak versus strong healing and sustain teams, like versus empaths, for example. You're just gonna feed them mana with it. Can you kill your bigger brother, Atlas? Look at that. You're the man. I'm an idiot. I didn't realize that we couldn't get 2 bulwark bonuses from Goliath and Scarabok, so kind of screwed up there. That's fine, we're just gonna play Gyro and not 5 bulwarks with a Sinalf Gyro instead of the 5 bulwarks. Atlas rules! Yes, Mal. You are speaking the truth. Alright. Clean sweep so far. Won 3 of them. But it can swing into his favor at any point, so... Alright, let's try Hedy as our new 5th tank. Could be nice with the blind against the Umbra teams. So, this guy. Yeah, he repositioned versus my Duelov. I should have expected that. But it still looks like we're doing pretty good. He has a full itemized Umbra, so I think he's gonna win the round once we're not able to trigger his Indomitable early enough. But dude, my guys are playing. That was a perfect Sun from Golion coming in there. GG's. Yeah, that's the other way you can play this team. 3 Steam, 3 Water, 2 Granite, Invoker, Bulwark, and Slayer. So we basically removed the water tank for Sinalf giving us water, and we brought in the Gyro. Need some tanks behind the Duelov. Need some tanks in front of the Duelov. Also gotta start buffing my guys with some Omnivamp right here. Could use the other one, then we have 20 mastery points left. Can we do anything with 20? No. Alright, let's see it. Just gotta win one more round. That's it. I really would like to win versus Mindia here. He's a strong player. Alright, looking good. Yeah, the Indomitable is so strong. It's like a must-have in your Miro matches. What should we do now? Probably itemize our Ranger. We could also try to snipe the Axon right here, and then there's a chance that the Omega buff from the Harbingers actually goes onto the Ranger and not onto the Umbra. So that could be really nice. I think we're gonna... Either way, we're gonna do some positioning now. Lost a lot of mastery points because of the positioning, but it should be worth it. Get some more lifesteal on that guy. That's it. Oh, I should have positioned away. I don't know why I put Goliath next to our lifesteal bonus. That could be really bad. Yeah, we don't have lifesteal on the Umbra. Oh wow. Well, we have another chance next round. It's not looking so bad. It's ridiculous. Umbra is ridiculous. They really gotta change something. I don't even know how to nerf him at this point. Thanks for the follow, brother. So, what else can we do? Extra energy, I guess. That's it, that's all. He's gonna reposition, eh? We don't have the mastery points to do it as well. We might be able to survive another round anyway, so... So far, so good. This is so buggy. Wow. This is rough. Alrighty, we got one more chance to bring it home with better positioning. But it's not looking good, I'll tell you that much. Gonna go for the 3 Slayers. And... yeah. The rest we're gonna use for positioning, aren't we? Gotta get away from that gnarl, reducing our attack speed. So we gotta position all the way over here. That's kind of it. I feel like his team is a little bit better optimized towards the late game. I'm missing the attack speed reduction runes, which are kind of winning him the game, to be honest. So I definitely should bring those back, just to counter mirror matchups. Indomitable coming in clutch. Yeah, that's the bug. That's the bug! Ay ay ay! One more. One last one. Let's see if he can read my positioning. Or is he in here? Now we're gonna stay on this side, and we're gonna hope he's gonna position to the other side. Not looking bad. Can't trigger our Indomitable here. Alright. It's ridiculous. We're still gaming. Oi, 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 alright. Let me just hide this for a second. I'm a little paranoid that he's stream sniping in here. Alright, let's see. Stream sniping isn't even fun. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just getting paranoid. I don't think he would do it. But yeah, looks pretty good so far. We got a little bit lucky with the Null running away here. Able to kill the Gyro off very early in the game. Alright, big laser, big laser, big laser. Oh, nice try. GG. Alright, we gotta rework the augments. That wasn't working as intended. We need the attack speed reduction augment. That's for sure. We're just gonna build the whole deck around counterplaying the Umbra. So what we need is healing reduction. And also attack speed reduction. This looks better. Alright, let's try it. Let's go! You found everything? Nice. Thank you. How much was it? How much for the... You didn't take the receipt? Was Tabak Yeah, I'll pay. I'll give you the whole the 33. Yeah, sure. No. Alrighty, let's try a new positioning. Everything to the back, so we're prepared to counter the Umbre with our tanks in the back. Gonna start with the Umbre carry. Why are you using a new account? I feel like water is so obvious meta. Air team with Umbre might be good. It's a good idea. Considering this, I should bring an Umbre with water. Water dominant Umbre. Alright, he might be winning the round 2. But we have an advantage after that. An Aegis team with Umbre would be insane. Yeah, I played that the last days a little bit. With Aegis and Harbinger Umbre. It's alright. Might want to bring in Aegis. Want to bring back Aegis instead of 2 tanks. So going for 3 bulwarks, not 5. And having 2 Aegis instead, inside here. Bulwark, 2 Aegis is pretty strong early game. Yeah, you're right. I have another team that kind of plays around that, where you also bring in Colossus. Umbre is getting smoked. Gyro might be able to turn around though. Not if he rolls into the laser. God damn. One more cast, quick one. Thank you. Not close at all. Calculated. Stun wave pretty good, maximum health pretty good, especially versus all those casters. So I guess we're gonna go for this. New record, 20 live viewers. Thanks everybody. We got 9 on YouTube and 11 people on Twitch. Twitch is pulling ahead, guys. This is always an awkward turn. If I start with Ombre and Gyro Carry. I guess this. Yeah, we're good. He already got Saccharine Indomitable on it. I guess that forces us to do the same. Even though I would prefer Lifesteal. I jinxed it. We're back to 15. I appreciate every one of you. Couldn't do it without you. Literally. Our stun got stunned. It's a bit unfortunate. Our Umbra is still going. Alright, let's see that 5 on 2. Indomitable. Can you get another cast out? No. Yes. Wow, 1 HP. Love it. Absolutely love it. Lifesteal. Lifesteal. Damage. And reduce their attack speed. Let's go. What's the Umbra bug? Not sure what you mean. You mean the bug I was talking earlier about? When the two Umbras fight? It's kind of weird because Umbra will still... He will start casting his Omega. He casts his Omega even though the other Umbra is untargetable. So he casts it pretty much into nowhere. There's just generally a lot of weird stuff happening in Ombre 101. Yeah, show them. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. There's a lot of weird stuff happening. feel like we have to bring in dual offensive knife. So we gotta throw away 2 bulwarks. Sorry. I don't understand why we're healing so little. In both this and the other matchup. We lost Indomitable here. In both matchups, it feels like our Umbra is healing so much less. Look at this guy's heal, even though I reduced his healing. And look at mine. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I really don't get it. GG. Jeez. I'm getting mad here. I'm gonna show you the other deck that I prepared. It's a little bit more for the late game. Uh-huh. 5 Bulwarks, Goryox, Arcanite, Wildfire. No, not Wildfire. 7 Bulwarks. Yo. 7 Bulwarks, Arcanite. That's crazy. Healing reduced by 70%. That's gonna be so strong versus my Umber. So we're gonna try to take that. Yeah, he knows. So, turn 1, Toxic Colossus. Ready. Be right back. Round 2 is usually the burdened round, doubling down on our sustain and tankiness. We want to have our Arcalion somewhere in the middle, kind of like here. That should be alright. Also can put the Ranger over here, so she's in the burdened heal field. Also we can put our other burdened over here, and then our verdant healing areas, healing auras, will actually cover almost all of the middle. Good, let's see. Incredible strong round 2. And now it's time for the carries, which is a little bit of an awkward round 3. But I think those two will do the trick, giving us another toxic stack and a little bit burst damage for the C4s. And we're actually countering most of these affinities right here. So here we get 0. But here we get 2 and counter a lot of their affinities, so we're gonna have our C4s kind of in the middle here. Excuse me. Looking alright. Arcalion needs to trigger his heal soon, so we can heal up our Ranger. There he comes, giving him a little bit more time. Actually, a lot of more time. We get another stun out, and everybody's super healthy. We can look the damage of our C4s. Just 1,000. That's all we needed. And that was kind of our weakest turn, so now we're gonna get Toxic as well. Wow, they're all so strong. Holy moly. I think we're just gonna go one each. They're all really, really strong. Yeah, he's taking the Toxic away, which is alright, because we get the rest of it. He kinda countered us with the 2-2 pick. What's gonna be the strongest move here? It's a little bit awkward again. We cannot bring in 2 units. But I think bringing another Colossus will probably be the most efficient. We could also bring in finally some main carries, either the Umbre or the Duelef. It's probably the best call. Pretty good position for a Duelef against the Umber. I do gotta settle down on one name for the Umbre. We got 3 choices: Umbre, Umbre, Umber. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I think we win it right here. Decisive win again. Perfect. Really nice. Yeah, basically this team is built around the late game. And we just bring in a lot of value in the early games to get there. How's our cam quality? Do I need to turn on the light? Kind of, eh? There we go. Spotlight is on. Spike's order. What we got? No Aegis. That's a weird team. We got some Invokers. We got one Rogue. One Colossus. Verdant. I don't think we should have a problem against this. Don't need water. This can be quite nice. This can be quite nice too. It's just gonna be hard to position around it. Thorn's really strong too. I think we're gonna go like this. I don't think he's gonna... Is he gonna go for Thorns? What is he gonna go for? Probably Thorns. So let's go like that. I think we can secure those two. He's gonna go 3-1. No, never mind. Fair. That seems fair to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready. Internet. Don't use too much internet while I'm streaming. Okay, easy. Aber Instagram wahrscheinlich, oder? Okay. How's the stream quality? Is it lagging, guys? Low poly count, not lagging, just back quality right now. Yeah, should be good again now. With a little lag spike. Thanks, positivity. Big heal coming in from the Arcalion. And we got the round 2 in the pocket. Not a single unit died. Turn 3. That's the weird one. I think it has to be poison at this. We could try to position against the Umbra right away. We can also try to block the Gnarl here. Good. Not ideal. We might be able to still bring it back with our hyperactive toxic beast right here. The toxic is ticking every time he kills something. He's gonna heal up. Yeah, should be alright. Got this. Sweet. Yeah, this Colossus Toxic really counters the early game of the Umbra. Another Colossus Meteoric Onslaught, so good as well. Guess we have to do like this. I'm guessing he does the same. If not, he's kind of screwed. Yeah, giving us an extra Colossus was no good idea. We already got 4 Colossus, so once we switch our ranger to be a Steam Invoker, we can sell the Cardalux as well, probably. Our Kellion is a little bit over-focused right here. Can I see Forest Cast one more time, please? Thank you. Got a lot of health regeneration on the Cardalux. Is he gonna be able to sustain? Gonna be such a close match. C-Forest is probably gonna finish him off right here. Not even. Wow. Really nice match. We need one more round. We're probably just gonna bring in another Colossus. This Umbra is never gonna get through our Titaner. I think we should have it now. Not the best itemization either. You don't want to itemize your gyro. It's always gonna be Umbre or Duelef. Huge Titaner cast. So much damage. And now it's all up to the Cardalux. Almost. Almost got him, but now comes our power turn and there is no way he's gonna live through that. Are we going for a Slayer or Invoker? That's the question. I think Slayer is gonna be the better call here. Jumping the Duelef right there. Should be alright. Alright. You got it, boy. You got it. So, what do we need to do? I'm a little bit overwhelmed. We need to itemize our Umber. Let's check who was the best tank. That guy. New meta every other day, looks like balance. I'm working on an Umbra counter at the moment. Yeah, me too. But I'm using Umbra to counter Umbra. Okay. Not too bad. Next cast is gonna be huge. We still got Indomitable, so I think we should have this. Yes, sir. Yeah, I counted his Umber team with my Umber team. I really enjoy this team. A lot of fun. One thing we could bring in against the enemy Umbers is anti-healing. I don't know how effective it is, because a full stacked buffed up Umber is probably, even with the anti-heal, is still gonna heal up to full in one cast. Alright. We got the deck that we have been playing before. And I'm playing this deck right now to counter this. So let's see if it works out. Especially early games should be ours, no doubt about that. Saccharine Escape, really good. I use the anti-heal, you definitely notice it on Umbrella's cast. There we go. I like that name, Umbrella. Yeah, we'll see. If we struggle, if we lose this match, we're gonna bring in the anti-heal to counter it even more. We gotta think of a way to have a nice positioning. Because we cannot be on the edge, because the gyro will roll there, right? We cannot be in the back line, because the Umbre will catch us there. So we have to be somewhere in the middle, I feel like. Or we just commit to the sides and don't care too much about the gyro rolling in. Alright, looking good. No way we're losing this. Toxic is just too strong, level 1. Round 1. Autocorrect? Well, we have a new name. A nickname. Usually nicknames are shorter, but in this case Umbrella is amazing. Verdant round. He brought in the dual F. That might counter us. But his laser is gonna hit the null first, so that's good. Now we have this verdant healing field activated. He's still going strong. Rooting those 2 furthest enemies. And we got him. It's funny that Taunt actually... Yeah, this is closer than we wanted it to be. Taunt actually cancels cast. So it's also an interrupt. I guess we're just gonna bring the Umbrella for the enemy duelist. Saccharine Escape. Really good versus some teams, versus the Dual F, I'm not so sure. I think the Survival Protocol is always gonna be better. I guess instead of the augment we should have brought in the armor, because the next round we can sell the armor and actually have a little bit of a better turn. Damn. Also didn't realize that Umbra would just be one shot here. Kind of a misplay. But we're still able to take out a lot of units. I don't think we'll be able to win this round. But we're not gonna take a lot of damage. Can we kill this Atlas? Nice. Yeah, it feels kind of weird because you cannot really straight up focus the Dual F. Because now they're gonna bring in the Survival Protocol. Toxic would be nice. Don't care too much about the rest. Yeah, now if you could get 30 mastery points back from selling the armor on the Ranger, we would actually be able to do a huge turn with Blotto and Dual F, for example. Nice, the Umbra is going to my Blotto. That's pretty sweet. And this time with the Aegis Path, we're not gonna get one shot here. And actually gonna be able to hopefully kill the Dual F. Come on, boy. Thank you. Can he do it? No. Nay sir, nay nay. Long time no see, how are you? I'm great, brother, how are you doing? Good to see you again. Welcome, welcome. Alright, we got the power turn now. It's either with a Titan or a C4S, but I think we have to bring in Dual F. Really a little bit scuffed this round. Little bit scuffed. Still no augments in here. Before we fill up the board, we should have brought in some augments for our carries. Our our umbrella right here should be augmented a long time ago already. Because this looks bad again. Yikes! Wow. Should we swap back to the other deck? I think this was a skill issue. I think I could have played that way better. Not giving up here. Trying to figure out Illuvium. Didn't play like forever. That's good. You're in the right place. Ask me anything you want and I can send you some decks if you need some. Run it back. Yeah, I hope he's queuing up right away. I'm gonna swap some augments in the meantime. Because I feel like we're not really using this one. I brought it in to buff the Aegis units. And then the Aegis units, if you increase their resistance, the Aegis buff, like it will give the resistance to the Umbre, for example, if we buff him with Aegis. So that was the idea behind this. In general, the deck is just a little bit too expensive, I feel like. Riptorus is pretty underwhelming most of the time as well. Yeah, I really like when you get an instant rematch right away. It's the best. So bad at the moment, don't know which questions to ask. That's alright. It will come. It's a little bit overwhelming in the beginning for sure. But yeah, if you need a deck, let me know. Also have some YouTube videos about them, where I link some decks, so you should have enough stuff to try out. And I think it's pretty cool to try others' decks and just try to figure them out and see what they play and everything. But obviously crafting your own decks or refining others' decks is really nice as well. What else could we play here? Yeah, I think I just played it wrong. So first round we're gonna play the Cardalux. Second round there comes Null plus Archelion. Then third round we're gonna have 120. So usually that's the problem with this. We're bonding our range around 1 to be Toxic Colossus, which is good for the first 2-3 waves. But then it would be nice to actually have him re-bond to Dualef or the Umber. But then we're gonna lose value if you have to sell the Cardalux. We're gonna lose 25% of the 55. Kit up your Umber sooner? Yeah, that was basically the problem. We were like round 5 and Umber still didn't have any augments. Also not sure if Ophisto is ever gonna come in. Feels like I want to remove those two for the anti-heal augments. Dude, this queue is taking a while, huh? Is it buggy? Do I have to re-queue? Something else is up too. Let's try to restart this. You log in soon enough? Come at me, bro. I'm waiting right here. Quick custom match, just queue up for ranked right now. I'm sure we're gonna meet each other. Do you feel value from the photonic? What do you mean, those? Photonic Unity? Yeah, I don't know. That's maybe one augment we can cut. At least just bring one. It's kind of nice though, because we have to sustain, so usually games will last quite a long time. The problem is just you gotta find someone who doesn't die, because the augment dies with him. Yo, are we still alive here? Yeah, so the augment is... Yeah, there you go, I told you, it works. So you gotta find someone that doesn't die, because the augment will vanish with the holder. That's, I think, the hard part about it. And then, yeah, the games have to last quite a while to get use out of it. Pop off to not to screen snipe, yeah. That's a nice move. Big sportsmanship right here. You got me good. Reduced damage by 30%. It's pretty huge. I guess we should have gone 3 points in there. Standard round 1. Alright, what we got here? Nature. Mud. So we got 5 nature, 3 mud, and toxic. Alright. They have the hyperactive bonus over us, but we have the toxic, so usually we should be able to beat and win this first wave. A little bit too much damage on our card, it looks though. We have one more chance. We need to kill some units now to get some regeneration in. Yes, it's happening. Toxic needs some time to start working, but once it's ticking, it does so much damage. Also, removes the ability to heal for the enemies. So as soon as you have 5 stacks on them, for 3 or 4 seconds the enemy can't heal, which is usually pretty huge. Also, we forgot to put our armor on our ranger. Wrong guy. Alright, this time I kind of want to position so Umber will get both of the Aegis buffs. And also position a little bit so Cardilux is tanking a little bit more in the beginning. So right now you see Gnarl won't be attacked by all of those guys. But if somebody's over here, they probably will attack Gnarl. So we want to spread the enemy damage out a little bit. I meet streamers and players a lot in ranked player base. Player base is so small it's concerning. I wouldn't mind too much about it. One thing you gotta consider, this is not like a EU server or a US server. So the whole player base, like half of the player base right now is sleeping, right? Because they're in Australia or whatever it is. And another thing to consider is please start killing units and heal yourself. Oh my god, that's so close. Crazy. I'm not sure if Gnarl can do this. Oh, yes, he can. So I think that's a little bit different to traditional Web 2 games. That we have really an international audience all playing on the same server, the whole world. And then again, it's private beta, right? It's not private beta, it's... what is it? Early access or whatever. And yeah. Give it time. Round 3 annoys me. I gotta figure something out to do this better. Because this is awful. And can either bring in one of my carries, but they're not gonna have Steam, Invoker or Slayer activated. I can bring in Riptorus and Seaforus, but Seaforus is not doing so much. And that's kinda it. The best would be Blotto and Riptorus. We would get Aegis and Toxic and Fighter, but we have to unequip the Ranger's weapon for that. And lose a Colossus and everything. So I guess it's just gonna be that. Bad positioning. I should have kept space here for the Blotto, and then we can put Umbra between the two Aegis. But that's not the end of the world. Luckily our Ranger is gonna catch them here, and our C4 is kinda safe. The AoE damage of the monk here is killing us pretty good though. Whoa, huge cast from Arcelion. Wow. That was big. Got him. Feels like our team counters his team a little bit as well. Because he's also a little bit around sustain and slow damage. But we're just doing better at that particular point. Granite is nice. This is nice. Guess we're going 2-2 on those. Sweet. Got the granite. We do need to reposition a little bit here. Because when you play against the monk here, you cannot group up your units in front of him because he's doing AoE damage with every second attack. So that's why our units are getting mangled here. And round 4 is similarly awkward. We cannot bring 2 units again. We're missing 10 gold on this guy. It's just overall a little bit scuffed in round 3 and 4. But what do we need? Either more sustain or more damage. I don't think our Titan is gonna bring us so much sustain. Aegis is probably gonna be better for that. But we're just gonna go with Dual F. That's gonna give us some solid damage going through here. I could have positioned him a little bit up. In general, the positioning here on the left side is bad and we have to redo it at one point. And obviously 55 mastery points left, not ideal either. We should have put this armor on the Ranger, because then next round there's not gonna be any more awkwardness. But we have to start itemizing our carries. Don't make the mistakes we did last time. Umbra, great choice, doing so much damage here. They upped their damage a lot too. Our frontline died so much faster. Gnarl's still able to stand. I don't think his Omega went through. C4 is gonna give us one more cast, and then Dual F is gonna finish nobody, because he got baited. Luckily Doko is running into us, but I don't think we'll get another cast, and this is gonna be a tough one to finish off. Yeah, no. Are we going for Slayer or Invoker? I think Umbra will be very strong versus this team since they don't have the burst damage to get through him. So let's go for Slayer and get that guy itemized, and then we're gonna see how many more units we can bring in after. So touch the Aegis right here, and maybe touch the C4 and C4, or actually our Arcelion can hold the the Omnivamp augments right here. We kind of screwed up our front line now. We should have brought in one less augment and bring in the Titan or the Bloto instead. Bloto would have been really good. I kind of ran out of time there. And if you're... well, it's all up to our Umber. Nope. That's not it. Alright. One last chance. I think we should have him here. I think we outposition him here with the Dual F. Also our Titanor. It's gonna be huge in here. And yeah, I think we should have it. Really strong turn 6. But yeah. 4 and 5 were really scuffed. We have to clean that up. Will there be any connection between Overworld and Arena when the whole thing comes official live? Schöne Grüße aus Wiener Neustadt. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's gonna be connected. All the games are gonna be connected. You got Illuvium 0, which is your mobile game, which provides the fuel for the Overworld. In the Overworld, with the fuel, you jump into runs and catch those monsters, the Illuvials. And then those Illuvials you can bring to the arena and battle it out there. Looks pretty good so far. Our tanks are still holding strong. Our Umber is starting to ramp up. And Dual F Umbrica is coming in, gonna finish off the enemy team, and I think that should be it to take him out. That should be enough. I love the Aegis, yeah man. Extra resistances on the Umber is so strong. Ah, come on. Alrighty, he gets one more life. I don't think we wanna swap anything for a Fist or a Riptorus. I think this is the best units we can bring against this matchup. We're probably gonna see some... well, the thing is, he already... like, his Gorilla was already on my Dual F and it didn't do anything. I think we're gonna just give him Indomitable to be sure. Give this guy some Thorns. Also, we still have Granite. So that's gonna be nice on someone. Bring back the Sephoros. Who tanked the most last time? Damn, Arcelion did really good. I think we're gonna give it on to Titanor. Looks similar to the Comedians team. Yeah, I think the one I know that Tom built was all around poison. I don't think there was... was there Invoker and Slayer in there? Our attack speed is reduced so much. Look at our Umber. Umbrella is not doing anything. Wow. Huge counter. all 3 of the Siphon Matrix on the Umber. But this is probably the best counter you can bring. Can you at least cast one more time? Dude. Are we gonna lose really to this? Oh my freaking god. Wow, I'm mad. This was so close. Ah! That felt really bad. That's alright. We're here to learn and get better. Always when you lose you feel like, damn, I have to change the team now. This is not working. So, what are you gonna do here? In the 4th round, energy, you mean mastery points, right? In the 4th round you get 140. In the 3rd round you get 120. So it's 100, 100, 120, 140, 160. And then 180 and then 200 for the rest of the run, I think. Let's bring back the Kling. Alright, so we need the Siphon Matrix to counter Umbras. We need the Survival Protocol. We need the Parasitic Link. We need the Fusion Igniter. And we need this. And we also need all those weapons. There's really not much we can do right here. That's the only thing we could spare. But I kinda like it because it gives Umbra more life, so it's again buffing the Umber. What I wanted to try is instead of 2 Fusion Igniter on the Umbrella for max damage, I wanted to give him 1 Fusion Igniter and one of those. And we're gonna now play this team because it's just so much smoother on wave 3, 4 and 5. That was epic, it was so close. You should have died there, and then you get one more chance, and then you just absolutely countered me with the Siphon Matrix. My Umbrella was like attacking 1 attack per 10 seconds, it felt like. Why not running Fortification Catalyst and Hyper Endurance Matrix? Fortification Catalyst got nerfed a little bit, and also it feels like we're playing versus a lot of mixed damage. So Fortification Catalyst is really good versus Empaths, or Phantom, not Phantom, Inferno. And yeah, right now it feels like we have a lot of mixed damage, there it's not so good, and also not those small ticks where Grit and Resolve really shine. Endurance Matrix though, that one is really good. I just cannot find any space for it. With Aegis, Hyper Endurance Matrix is huge for your team. Yeah, but right now we're not playing, like this is not the Aegis team, right? This is the Water 5 Bulwark Invoker Slayer thingy. As soon as we lose one round on this team, we're gonna swap back to the Aegis Umbrella and we're gonna make him work. And we're gonna bring in Hyper Endurance Matrix and try to just buff the Umbrella as much as possible. we're gonna be bringing those and those. 3 of the parasitic links, maybe 3 of the Ray Combinator. And then we're gonna drop this. Maybe drop 1 of those and this, and just bring everything that we can bring to buff the Umber. And see how much of a beast we can make him to be. Attack speed reduction, who cares? You more tanky. Yeah, but did you see last round? It was brutal. Like it pretty much took out Umber all along, all together. He was completely useless after that triple augment landed on his face and reduced his attack speed. Alright, versus the Toxic, we have to go for Dual F. So next round Dual F comes in. Weapon goes on. Bonding. Yeah, I cannot get through yet. Yikes! Are we actually playing now versus the team that we just... No, it's something else. Alright, he brought some airs. 2 different umbrellas, depending on which dominant synergy he needs. I like it. Basically just drop the Aegis for small air guys. Not sure if that's working so good anymore. We can bring 2 of the same unit, yeah, but you can only play 1. So he's bringing both of the Umbers, 1 with fire, 1 with water, dominant synergy. So he can always play the one that will counter the enemy affinities, and he will make sure that one of them goes, that it goes hyperactive. So right now he's playing probably water against my earth here. Yeah. And he's going hyperactive. Big stun on the Umber. If we get 1 more Sea Forest cast, it should be done. Nope. Got a little bit unlucky here with positioning. 2 Krunks, 2 Blotos, yeah. That would be crazy. Templar. What we could do is bring more Aegis units. For example, the what's the second one? Arcos. It's also Aegis, so we could get 3 buffs on the Umber. Oh no, we have too many mastery points. What do we do? It's round 4, that means we have 140. We played 40. We played 90. So that means we only have 10. No, wait. We only have 10 left. Plus the one we didn't play last round, but I don't know how much there was left over, so we're not gonna risk it and just gonna play it like this, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna play 3 Aegis. We could even make the Ranger and Aegis and get like actual 3 Aegis buffs. But that might be an overkill. Then 3 Endurance Matrixes and everything else that kind of buffs the Umber. And we make him so tanky and he's just gonna have stacking damage. Alrighty, finally. We needed this win. Yeah, we can just add it into the team and then we can try out both. But it's probably gonna be better if we get another Slayer instead of another Aegis. It's not such a big buff though. It's just 10% crit chance and 5% attack speed on Vanquish. Yeah, Harbinger. Problem with Harbinger is then you cannot play Dual F. Because Dual F and Umbra is gonna have the same Omega power. So it's gonna be a 50-50 which of them gets the Harbinger buff. The lifesteal on C4s is really nice. Yeah, we could run the gyro, that's true. But that still doesn't let us play Dual F. But we wouldn't need... But it would be nice to have Steam, huh? Wait, give me a sec. Let's finish that and then we'll have a look. Actually, I want to start itemizing my range a bit earlier. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, now I'm playing versus the deck we played before, pretty much. And it doesn't have a lot of... We're kind of beating it pretty easily, it feels like. Dual F is gonna get another cast, no? Alright. Nice, we triggered the Indomitable on the Umbre, which is huge. C4 is doing a great job down here. And now with the next cast we should be able... I guess we also need Indomitable on our Umbre. Or at least reposition him over here. Screw Dual F, go Fisto. But we need the Steam. Steam is super strong. Repositioning Dual F was huge. Repositioning Umbre over here. Was able to take out both the Invokers, and now we should be able to win this round. We still have all the Indomitables going as well. And we were able to trigger theirs. GG. We got him. Nice. I really like when the games last a little bit longer and then you can actually bring in some positional skill. GG's. Alright. Let's theory craft the deck real quick. Aegis Umbrella. Can we find a funnier name? So, all the Aegis. One, two, three. All the Slayers. The Sailors. We also have a game running on the side. I'm trying to do everything at the same time. Wait. I'll try to make you see everything. Multitasking, kind of like that? Does it work for now? Let me know if it's too much. Alright, what else do we want? Probably Steam. We might want to bring 2 dual Fs as well. Just to be sure that we never get countered affinity-wise. Since we just built the team only around this. So we get 2 more slots. So it's either gonna be... Oh, we're missing so much though. No Tattoo P, no Goliath, no Bulwarks. Alright, let's think about what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna go for Wildfire. Blaze Knight is not good for this team. We could go for Verdant, we could go for Nature. We have 2 more slots. Our Ranger is gonna be a Steam Aegis or a Steam Slayer. Probably Aegis. Fifty percent of the resistances go to him. He's gonna have like 300 resistances on everything. That's crazy. So we could go for Nature actually, because that way we could. No, never mind. I thought it would boost the healing efficiency. We could go for Invoker though. Feels like C4 is just too strong. Sorry, I didn't see what you were saying. Wildfire's Vamp seems strong on Umber. But the Vamp is only affecting the Wildfire unit, not Umber. So what are our choices? We got Verdant. It kind of cycles back to the team we already did. Verdant Bulwark though. Whoopsie. Yeah, we're multitasking a little bit in here. Steam, does it give permanent ability power? No, it says for a duration. I think it's just for the 5 seconds. Or 10 energy regen for 5 seconds and 45 Omega power. Permanent Omega power, yeah, you're right. Steam is just too good. Alright, we gotta get back on track. We only want to buff Dual F. Sephoros doesn't want doesn't buff Duelef. He's gone. What else can buff Umbra? Mono Mars! So much to learn in this game, yeah. Yeah, when the next set of Illuvials comes out, this is gonna be even crazier. We're gonna have to drop bear, or even just not the next set, but once we have the complete set 1 with all the 150 Illuvials. It's freaking crazy, man. What could buff the Umbra? What could buff our Umbrella? No. Templar. Could cycle around Wildfire to Templar. But our Ranger would need to be Templar. Harbinger, I guess. Again, needing the Ranger for that. I'm so looking forward once we have 2 Harbinger Illuvials, 2 Templar Illuvials, 2 Phantom Illuvials, and so on. Like, this is really just a little glimpse of what's to come. I don't think this has been confirmed yet. How it's gonna work out with sets and like rotating through stuff. I don't think we'll have the exact same route as Hearthstone did with Wild and everything, because that's how it sounds like, the thing you explained just now. I feel like it has to be the Invoker. We need a second win condition with the Invokers. And then we need more frontline. So it has to be the Granite. Carl! I didn't even realize. Playing versus my guildmate here. And he's playing Arcanite. I'm wondering what incentives there will be to play Leviathan. Will also be ranked or something. Yeah, we can only guess. I think the original idea was like to wager Ethereum, but I think this is not planned for now at least. Basically just flexing your expensive rare Illuvials with the perfect stats. And getting just... I believe there will be ranked as well in casual. And so you can just leader out that ranked board, and if you have more money than skill, Leviathan is your place and you can just buy your way into having an advantage. A lot of people enjoy that. Alright, augment choices should be pretty easy for our Aegis Umbrella deck. Everything that buffs the Umber. Super strong early team here. With the fighter, fires, bulwarks, 4 bloom already. It's pretty crazy. Here's Lolura also countering my dual F pretty hard. Able to just one-on-one it. A big stun coming in though from the Goliath, helping out our dual F. Our dual F needs a little survival protocol there. But Umbre is coming in, he's hyperactive. With the help of Sephoros, we should be able to survive another round. This is pretty good on the Phosphorus, eh? Looks pretty solid to me. Let's see if we can swing it around. This deck looks also pretty solid. We just need a weapon, gotta figure out what we play first. So we might even go... No. We want Steam and Aegis, right? Or Steam and Slayer. I want to try out Steam and Aegis though, with 4 Aegis unit all buffing Umber. That's kind of the deal of this. Having no stats, Illuvials defeats the point of Overworld. If you want to make a competitive game, you have to somewhat normalize that stats. Otherwise, it's gonna be pay to win, and everybody is gonna hate it. Like, there's really no way around it. We're already a Web3 game, or blockchain backed by blockchain technology, so we don't want to alienate Web2 gamers even more by having a pay-to-win model be the ranked model for Illuvium Arena. So vote. It's a pretty expensive team, by the way. Instead of Seaforus and Goliath here, we could just bring in 2 nature guys. %, attack speed. That would also buff our Umber. The Fernight cast gives us attack speed. Sweet. We want our ranger to probably carry the shield. Be as tanky as possible. And then, oh no, not nature. What am I doing? Needs to be water or fire to get the steam. Fire bulwark. What's that? And then we can actually bond and play Umbre round 1 and bond round 1, but that's not gonna be so good. Otherwise we just bond on the dual F round 2, I guess. Little reposition going on, trying to target my Umber from the start. Didn't really work out too much. We got the Riptorus on him with the Toxic on him. Both Toxic guys on him actually. So maybe the next cast won't even heal. Look at that, that's the Toxic. Reduced our healing. Luckily we have Indomitable. Too bad it got triggered right now. But at least we're able to cast one more time. And if we can... we can cast one more time, but now dual F and C4 should be taking over. Just wrecking this guy. Too easy. Let's go C4s. Boink. Sorry, Carl. GG. Give me that plant team border. You learned so much from me. Really appreciate all that you shared. Thank you very much. And it helped you to actually beat my ass in that game we had. The student becomes the master. I love to see it. I love to see it. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna do round 1 with this team here. 60, 70. Maybe just play the Bloto and make Aegis from round 1. Just brute force it. Alright, that's the team. For now. Let's try it out later. In a casual. If anybody wants to try a casual game versus my Umbrella Aegis team, I'm looking for a custom match for next round. To try it out. Wrong turn. Pretty solid. Nice game, bro. The fuck with that Omnivamp Umbra? Yeah. I know, Carl. It's crazy. That's kind of the meta right now, I feel like. We're trying to counter it. Now, actually, we're trying to build a full deck all around Umbra right now. With 4 Aegis units trying to buff him. And the Fern trying to buff him. 3 Nature. Slayer Steam activated. Should be alright. Should be a cool deck. The hard part is really gonna be how to position so Gyro and Umbre are getting the lifesteal buff, but only Umbre is getting all all the Aegis. Like positioning wise, this is gonna be a tough one. Let's go, Dualef. You got this. If Cardilux right here would have casted, he would have countered my... He would have interrupted the cast of the Dualef. Which is kind of weird, I feel like. Maybe not. I guess Taunt kind of counters spellcast. Kind of makes sense, actually. It's gonna be so interesting. Alrighty. I need somebody to play me after this game. Build a deck against my Umbre. Try to beat my Umbrella. I do enjoy this team more and more that we're playing right now, though. And we've been winning a lot of games in a row. Wow. He brought all the big units, eh? Like all of them. Dual F one shot. Pew! C4s. Ich mach klar aus, glaube ich. Wieso? Ah, wie du willst. I can eat always. So, however you feel like. Should I help you with cutting stuff and shit? No? No? Good. Yeah, sure. Alrighty. In comes our full board. I really like this turn because we always can put the Cling and the Umbra somewhere. So the positioning will always be good for the lifesteal. Hey, mine isn't really optimized either. Alright. Let's bring on the last victory. Be right back. Got him. Alright, let's try the Umbrella team. You ready, Reem? Really not optimized. Wow, you can bring another deck too. Doesn't really matter. I just want to see if the game flow works. I was faster. It feels like we don't have enough frontline. That's the one thing I want to mention. Umbra is gonna be very fast on its own. Alright, somebody battle me. What we got? We got Mud, Toxic, Berserker. Isn't that the team you beat me last round? No. This is probably our biggest counter, reducing our healing. And there's really one really good augment that counters this team, which is the healing reduction on one single target. 80% or something, I believe. Alright, let's figure out our positioning. Shouldn't matter too much for the first round though. blinding everybody. Beautiful. Krunk is so strong versus Umbrella too. But yeah, there's no way we're winning this first round. We could even decide to sacrifice the first round to have a really strong round 2 in future games. If we wanted to optimize, we could bring a 20 cost armor and then downgrade the shield and bring the armor on our ranger. So that's something to think about. You got the wrong deck? Yeah, that's your good deck, right? Yeah, I'll play you next charismatic. Damn, we were so weak early on. Now we're gonna bring in Gyro and another Aegis, I guess. And we need lifesteal as soon as possible. Look at that shield on the Umber. Is there a timeout on the shield? No, he's gonna have it forever. That's so big. He already bringing in the attack speed reduction augments. Yikes. Are we gonna get one more cast? Close. This could be really good. Also giving us attack speed again. I think we're going for it. The shield is bigger than his life. This is so funny. Dude, can you please do something? GG. Yikes! That didn't work out very well. Attack speed augment, like the attack speed reduction augment counters us so much, and we cannot really reposition because we need to stay in the same place for the Aegis buff. Alright, one more try, and then we're going back to the meta deck. Run it back, had wrong deck. Let Charismatic have a round now. Charismatic asked earlier ready to have a battle. You ready though, Charismatic? Whatever. Who comes first? Alright. Hope you brought some Siphon Matrix. Reem just snagged it away. What we got here? Bulwark, Colossus, Behemoth. Behemoth is sadly a little bit underpowered. You can almost not make them work. Jotun feels really bad at the moment. Can we kill one guy? Please? Kill the Kara Blue. Stun. Hyperactive. Nope. Yeah, this team feels super bad early on. It doesn't really work, I think. We have to redo it a little bit. Scuffed. Super scuffed. Let's go, Reem. Send it. Toxic Atlas. Alright, looking good so far. Dude, we're playing too slow. Let's play some speed chess. This is so funny. Something that could be interesting as well is building like an Aegis deck like this, but instead of Umbre carry, you bring in the Car Deluxe and Toxic and play around Thorns. Just having the biggest tank in the game with Thorns. Ooh, no Siphon Matrix. Yeah, I think that's the only way to win versus this Umber. The umbrella is too strong. Alright, we got the tanks in the backline, focusing my Slayers. Huge Titan or cast. Oh, alright, alright. Still got some life in him. Hombre, 180 resist. Crazy. $2,200 life. Also going hyperactive, which is huge. All my other units just feel like they die a little bit too fast. We're also not really finishing off anybody. Alright, Umbrella, it's all you. If you can't win this matchup, I don't know which one you can. Because once everybody's focusing him, it doesn't really matter all the resistances, because... Oh, Indomitable doesn't work versus overtime damage. Well, I guess that's it. One more chance. Don't you look at my screen, Rem. Don't do it. I don't want to see this guy moving over to this side now. Solid. I think this time we should have it just because our dual F will be able to get a little bit more value. A little bit more damage out. Sweet! GG's. I think we're going back to the other team. Oh no, I grind some more leather and this deck is not ready for leather yet. It's a nice idea, but a little bit of an overkill. We're sacrificing too much to get all that Aegis going. If somebody wanna play, queue up ranked at the same time as I do. Damn, and I was sitting here waiting. You wanna try it with ranked? We can play one more casual. Doesn't really matter. Yo, Quants. It's good. Alright, let's play a casual charismatic. I won't let you down. Let me just redo the team a little bit. Pretty expensive team though, eh? Just gonna bring 2 rogues. Figured it out. Alright, get ready. I'm ready in a second. You can create the link already if you want. Send me the link to join your game. Thank you. Incoming. You're gonna love when you see my team. I've changed it. I'm a close stream. Yeah, you don't have to. Maybe just don't look on the legendary augment selection. The rest I don't mind so much. So let's see if I'm gonna love. We got Aegis, Phantom, Slayer. Oh, it's alright. Doesn't look bad. Let's see what's Charismatic got for us here. I guess if I would have positioned more onto one side, would have been able to focus down one enemy at a time. We got the first round. We're just bringing the duelist. Screw it. That's kind of funny. Three Steam in round 2. That's crazy. Good turn 2 for Charismatic. We got 2 Verdant, Bulwark and Aegis. Are we gonna get one more cast? It doesn't look like it. Maybe from the duelist, but I don't think. Whoa. Umbricast came in clutch, saved us a lot of HP. Let's see, Charismatic, what you got? Give us your worst. Oh, that is the worst. Duelef is getting wrecked down here. Alright, now we gotta make it count. Let's go, brother! Oh. Oh. Let's chosen. Really strong augment. Managed to get both Aegis buffs on him. Sweet. Good. Looking really good right now. Sweet. Good luck, Charismatic. I think we got him here. But I don't think we can kill him right now. We need 2 more rounds. And we're only getting stronger, because we still don't have our Raken for the double rogue buff. How do I have Predator? Something went wrong here. Oh. My Umbre is not supposed to be fighter, but he's actually rogue. Rogue dominant. So we screwed up that one. But the extra Slayer stack doesn't do that much. We want to have at least 2 to really activate Umbre's damage, but yeah, 2 or 3 does not matter that much. Yo! What a beast, eh? Hey man, love your team building. With water I destroy rank. Yes sir! Really happy to hear that. I'm just practicing right now to get some information, some practice on the teams I want to do videos about. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna drop the next team video. And obviously it's gonna be about Umbrella here. Oh no, we wanna bring in our rake. Let's go! Dankeschön. Cheers, eh? GG. Ugh. A green aura around your units. I think that could be verdant. This right here, verdant. Once the units fall below 50% health, I think they create aura around them, a green one that heals units around them. So maybe your units, you were just too good and your units never fell below 50% health, never triggering it. Or maybe you swapped out verdant. GG's charismatic, you made me sweat a little bit. It was a good game. My toxic team for the last video. My last video I think was 7 water. So I'm not quite sure which one you mean. The toxic video I did was my best team was the thumbnail. And it was like the title was like more toxic, more wins. So I think you mean this one. And the green aura would always be verdant. And I think I play verdant in that video. If you link me the video, I can confirm. Like, comment on the video when it happens. Like you can put a timestamp in the comments on the YouTube video, and just comment the timestamp and when it happens, and then I'll answer your comment there, and I can check it out what you exactly mean. Hey, that was a great first match, Charismatic. You should be way a high rank because you did great. I think one mistake was to give me Lights Chosen, which is really strong, especially with my team. But other than that... Alright, back to Steam Granite Slayer. It's just too much fun. I think we're gonna keep playing till we lose our next match, and then I'm gonna go eat some food and stop the stream. Probably do a YouTube video. Is it possible to add friends in the game? Not yet. We don't have the social interface and everything. Steam. If I get that, it's GG. Literally. They're all really good. We actually need all of them. Alright, take it, take it. Well, it smells really good, huh? Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream soon. Sweet. Be right back. Rogues with Aegis and Bulwarks. Sounds good. Aegis is so nice because it gives survivability to somebody else, and they are themselves also very tanky. Alrighty, this is looking great. Cara Blue's had a clutch taunt, but now the enemy Cara Blue is gonna taunt me. I didn't hit so many units though. I think we should have this. It's the Harbinger version of this deck. Again though, you shouldn't be playing Dual F with Harbinger Umbre, because Dual F and Umbrella is gonna have the exact same Omega power, and it's a 50-50 which of them gets the Harbinger buff. You could argue that the Harbinger buff on a Dual F is still quite nice, so it doesn't matter that much. But I feel like there's matchups, I tried it yesterday, and I said that, and there's just matchup where you want it to be on Umbre. That's the problem. Dual F change to actually we're not gonna play Umbre carry. Mirror match. Whoppa! A 1. A 2. Whoa, it's smelling so good. I can't wait to eat. It's about time. What you got, Luis? Big stun. He has already Force Team activated. That could bite us in the ass, especially in the late game. That's gonna be huge for him. But we might be able to finish this game next round already. Holder's Omega can now crit. This could be huge just for the next round to finish it up, but I think he's gonna deny us. Yep. Alright, let's see it. What you gonna do, Luis? Atomize your Umbra? Yep. He should have put on a damage augment instead of double lifesteal though, I feel like. Damn, our Umbra was in the middle of the Duelif laser. That's pretty bad. Gyro roll could make the difference though. Also rolling into the laser. But we got him. I hope we can finish the game now. But this umbrella is gonna take some of my Illuvials with him. Ah, Lucker trying to stay alive. I hope he can swing it around now with his 4 steams. Let's do this, Luis. Now or never. Last game. What will succeed? Harbingers or 5 bulwarks? Good for us. But here's the bug. GG's. Good games. Alrighty. I gotta go. Thank you so much for tuning in. I see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Make sure to check out my YouTube channel. That's where I post all my videos. Try to help you succeed in Illuvium Arena PvP. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace